Hey, what's up? This is Mick, and you're listening to Piedmont Artist Profiles on Snow Peak Radio. Welcome back to Piedmont Artist Profiles. I'm back up and running. I got the new studio build done for the most part, at least until I get a few more wish list items. I've got 2 awesome episodes that I'm about to be putting up, including this one right here. The website is up, and it looks pretty good, and make sure you check that out. We have some write-ups on there, and we also have 2 columns that I guess you would call them. We have the lovely and talented Shane Manier on there with her column called Shane Spits, where we hear about life told in only a way a poet such as Shane can tell. We also have Tales of a Busketeer, written pieces by Charles Christian, street corner rhythm man, and lead singer for the local powerhouse group Gonzo. So, this is a piece I did on the Mysitcs Ball Masquerade. I've written a little bit about the fine folks over there at Mandyland Entertainment, and I don't want to sound too patronizing, but I've been to 3 events hosted by Mandy Kimmery and her friends, and I have yet to have anything less than an amazing time. So, anyway, let's get right into this show. While covering the Shakedown Festival a few months ago, I met a man named Fireball. He's a professional wrestler, dancer, comedian, you name it, this dude does it all. And he told me about an upcoming show called Wasteland that I might be interested in covering because of the wide diversity of acts. I went to the Facebook page that Sunday morning and looked. I really couldn't tell what it was. It appeared to be a showcase of sideshow-esque performers and a band, and attendees were wearing costumes, so cool, I thought I'll go check it out. So I show up at Wasteland, recorder in hand, thinking I was going to grab a couple interviews and make a nice tidy little 30-minute show out of it. I showed up right in the middle of sound checks. This is Mandy Kimmery, producer, stage manager, organizer, and basically the mother to this troupe of performers. She's high energy, passionate, and she does a masterful job at commanding this group.
Oh, nice to meet you. So you got to meet my voice first.
I sat and watched some of the people going through their acts. Oh, this isn't what I'm expecting at all. This was a sexy adult variety show complete with bondage area and a combat area in the pit where you could beat people up with a variety of non-lethal weapons, such as foam swords, maces, and of course dildos. And I wasn't prepared. I put my recorder back in the truck and took in the show, my jaw on the floor for the next 2 hours, and I decided when I left that I must cover the next one. The Mysitcs Ball is Mandyland's annual fancy event, held this year at the Visual Light Theater. It hosted an array of performers and artists. Dr. Serkestein provided the soundtrack of the night, mixing the original tunes with a variety of well-placed covers. I'd stayed in touch with Mandy over the past couple weeks, and she invited me to come attend one of their rehearsals for the Mysitcs Ball, to kind of take in the craft and get to know some of the players. And sticking with my MO, I arrived right in the middle of one of their rehearsal performances. Before me was a woman dressed in a hospital gown, her face wrapped in gauze, and a doctor and nurse with surgical masks disguising their faces huddled around her. They begin to unwrap the gauze from the woman's face, comforting her and reassuring her as they go, and slowly the gauze comes off. The doctor and nurse remove their masks, exposing their hideous faces. As the woman's face is revealed, the woman looks normal, which is not normal, so the doctor dispatches her with a lethal injection. It's a brilliant take on an old Twilight Zone episode called The Eye of the Beholder. As the rehearsal wound down, we sat around the living room and talked about the show and what it means to them as a group.
Wait,
I'm trying to remember what the first one was.
well, like Mysitcs Ball or Masquerade? Mystic's Ball.
Masquerade, I guess. Yeah, it started off with a masquerade, and then it's been like
Is there
one
Southern
every
Gothic
quarter.
one?
Yeah.
There's the...
Masquerade should be third.
Yeah, this is the third
Masquerade.
Masquerade. This is the
Yeah.
annual event. This is like
Okay.
the
The big
big hullabaloo, I think.
Yeah, cool.
Hullabaloo.
Okay, yeah, you were the one at the wasteland.
I might wear
Fair,
this
so
one for my
that's
Yeah.
cool. I don't.
I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what I was going to really.
Yeah.
A lot of leg out.
And I think that's part of the appeal is
A lot of
that
ass
it's
leg
like,
out stuff.
it's a little bit on the
Amazon,
open
$6.
end, you know? I mean, it's like people aren't totally
Love
sure,
Amazon.
but they know that they have to
So
come
cheap when it comes to clothes.
kind of dressed for the occasion, you know? So it's, you know, and then some get in there and they're completely blown away by, oh, this is
Oh yeah.
something else.
Well, I think too though with the marketing that we're starting to do, because I know James is doing the website and stuff, but you know there isn't a whole lot of information out there right now.
Right.
I feel like it would be better if they did have more information about, you know, like the more they can see in one spot, and that's what the
Right.
website's going to be for. Then they can, you know,
Yeah.
do the marketing through the rest of the social media. So that's what we've been working on.
Right.
It's just not going to happen until after this because there's too much going on.
Right. Definitely.
I'm also the nerd.
You're right.
I'm the nerd.
The nerd.
Just the nerd.
Techie.
We love no, wouldn't go that far. She's the nerd and the makeup artist. Hey, I'm a makeup artist and the
Yeah.
nerd.
I was gonna say there's a lot of nerds around here,
No, I'm
but
just a
like
nerd.
you're like a like a high functioning nerd.
Yeah. I'm just.
So like, you know, it's like, well, yeah, I play video games, but web design.
Well, I can do web design. I
Yeah.
can't do video games.
I can do Flash.
I know how to search like really good.
Now you guys
Sorry, I walked in late.
are you guys promoting at the Pride Parade next weekend, right?
Yes.
You guys marching in it?
I'm not marching.
No, we're not.
There's a
marching.
group.
We have-
Samantha has her
Or
group.
sauntering.
That she's bringing. They're gonna pass
Yeah.
out flyers.
Such
Me
good.
and Rose and Shay are gonna team up and be painted with candies and glitter, and we're gonna promote.
We have marched in the parade before, but the thing about it is, when you're lining up for the parade, it really takes 2 or 3 hours that you could be mingling
Right.
in the festival. So for us, I mean, it's wonderful for the visibility of being in the parade, but I feel like we really make more friends if we are in the crowd.
Being able to engage the people.
Yeah. I am
Oh, no.
sure that just this gentleman over here has not tooted his own horn because he's not an own horn.
I didn't bring my
tooter.
tutor.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a tutor.
Oh no,
It's
it's not frowned up yet. Flawless Mary.
This is Jason. He's the lead singer of Dr. Circus-Theme.
Okay.
And they are being kind enough to let me sing a few songs with them. Anyway, Circus-Theme is one of the hardest working local bands in Charlotte, period. I mean, seriously though, I mean, it's like...
if they perform, go see them.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You guys doing some of your songs that night too?
Yeah, our first set we're gonna do 2 covers, and the rest are gonna be ours. Which I guess three of them will be ours. Yeah.
We get to do a duet.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Most definitely. Well, actually, we're doing a couple duets, actually, because the start of the second set, we're doing a duet with me obscured in the offstage position.
Well, I guess the other one I consider more of a duet because we're both kind of...
Yeah, we're actually interacting, yeah. But, yeah, we had to find some of our songs that were a bit more conducive to the environment.
Right.
Because, yeah, we're very diverse in our subject matter.
Uh-huh.
So some of them are a little too colorful for a
For this?
sophisticated event such as this.
Oh man.
Yeah. We get a little.
That being said, the masquerade is like the only classy thing we do all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like,
The rest of the year we're like, rah! Yeah. The let's wear fancy dresses. And
Be pretty princesses.
Yeah.
Other
No.
times we're like, in your face, bitch.
What inspired you guys to start doing this whole thing?
I had been involved with another local production company and I wasn't happy with the way things were being handled. So I quit, walked off the set, was very vocal about the fact that I wasn't happy with it, and I thought I was going to be just done. Thought I was done. But due to an unexpected groundswell of support, several of these people and several folks who aren't here today came out and were like, Mandy, let's do something else. And I was like, okay, I know how. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like my whole, sorry, my whole reason was to provide a platform
Right.
for my friends to perform without being taken advantage of or, you know, feeling like they were being used or neglected or what the heck ever. I'm like, I want to provide you a stage without you feeling like you owe me anything. You're talented, you're beautiful, you deserve the spotlight. And because I have the ability to provide it, then I should, right? So
It's very cool. And I love the fact that it's kind of like a variety show, but it's all kind of like scripted. It's
I was raised on the Muppet Show, man. I'm
Yes.
like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, we have a singing act, and then we have a dancing act, and then we have the indoor running of the bulls, and then we have the costume contest. And, yeah.
That's setup and takedown.
Right?
A couple weeks ago, I ate some edibles and watched like fucking 8 hours of the Muppet Show. Best thing ever. I saw them as
And now I
Not
love
a
you even
waste of
more.
time.
No, that's awesome.
Well, I've said a lot of times, like, we need to bring the variety show back, and more
Yeah.
than just that. Like, you go to some of these shows where they've got multiple bands, they spend so much time doing a sound check and resetting the stage. It's like, you could have had a fire breather or a comedian or
Right.
somebody
Oh,
in there to
yeah.
fill
And
that
that's
gap.
exactly what we try to do. We try to incorporate the live music because it seems like it's either a band show or a burlesque show or a fetish show or a whatever. No, we are a variety show and we want to showcase a little bit of everything that our friends like to do. And we are perfectly welcoming to every walk of life. I don't care if you're black, brown, green, red, purple, bring yourself to my show. I like you. I love you. Come out.
Really prefer the purple people come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
As long as
many
the
as
purple
possible.
leader's not there.
As long that's the only guy that's banned is the
Yeah.
Purple People Leader.
But I am a one.
One of the things that struck me at Wasteland was just
My husband calls me a
the
purple
diversity of
because of my hair.
the audience too, because you could tell like a lot of people, you know, their normal walk of life was probably not that, but they could kind of cut loose and be free there, and I love that whole aspect of it. So
That's part of our goal.
Yeah.
And
I've
I'm
gone
like,
to other-
especially
Be
now.
myself.
Yeah, I've gone into some of the others, and it's like I'm always kind of an outsider, you know, in a lot of those kind of events, and you get there and everybody's going, "Oh, you don't belong here," you know, and they're very hoity-toity about it, and I've never gotten that at any of the Mandyland.
And with
I
us,
just get
man,
bored
you
'cause
walk in the
it's the
door.
same thing.
You walk in the door in your polo
Like,
shirt.
oh, this again.
Sure, you can sit with us. You walk in the door in your damn spider web, you know, pointy eyeliner, whatever the fuck you want to wear. You can still sit with us.
yeah,
And expect a big old hug because
Yeah.
we are a massively welcoming group of
I
people.
like that. I like the whole
Yeah.
that whole welcoming aspect. I mean, it really kind of took me by surprise. Maybe it shouldn't have, but you know, I was like I think I said in the write-up, I thought it was a freak show, and I got there, I'm like, oh, this isn't a freak show at all. This is a whole different thing. But
No, we showcase some freaks.
Oh, yeah.
And we enjoy it.
Don't take away all the freakiness.
Yeah, in our own ways.
it's got a little bit of that. What was it, Chris Rose sideshow back in the '90s? So it's got kind of that aspect to it too. But there's also the music, and then like the Wasteland where you guys had the dancers out, and then she was rotating them like they were gimps. Like, come on, next up. So it was cool, man. The whole show was so cool.
And each theme is a little bit different. Like we did the steampunk ball.
Yeah.
Everybody was out there in their
Gears,
leather
pockets.
stuff and
Yeah.
gears and goggles and all that. And then the Wasteland thing is our summer party. That's our like fucking rock and roll show. That's our
That's the mohawks and the ripped clothes and the dirty
Yeah.
stuff, the dirty clothes and the fights
And the
and
dirt and the fighting. and
Yes,
wrestling.
that's where we get to be like Mad Max and just like it's fun.
Yeah.
And then the masquerade is the polar opposite. The masquerade is our
Classy.
classy, formal,
Teasing.
super. Don't get me wrong. Now, not everybody wears dresses and stuff. We have plenty of folks that are there in lingerie.
Yeah.
But as long as you got a mask, you're welcome.
That's what's up.
And the other thing is, if you show up and you don't have a mask, yes, we are going to charge you an extra $5. But
You should.
you get a mask, and that money goes to charity. We send that money to a Child's Place, which is a local after-school program for underprivileged children.
Very good.
So,
You gonna have vendors at this thing too?
yes, Bartertown will be there. Gosh, I want to say Dead Things and Doilies, but it's like the same. It's the same lady that does both, but she does like taxidermy stuff. We've got that. We've got John the Chainmail guy, so he does like necklaces, bracelets, and collars, and
Is Phil gonna be there with his leather?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I always call him Philip. I was like Phil. Oh, Philip.
I don't even know if he's
Philip
got like
Gorman,
Pleasure
Pleasure
Bound
Bound
Leather.
Leather.
Yes, that's what it is.
Pleasure Bound Leather?
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Yeah,
Yes.
some of our
He's got
ladies
some
have done some
beautiful work.
promo images for him. Let's see who else. Oh, Akasha, Charlie, she was here
Yep.
earlier. She does dance wear and
Revamp Your Closet is what hers is called.
Yep.
Ryan Visengard also contributes to us. He may or may not be able to make this one because he's working on his haunted house. Well, haunted trail. The Kerseyville Spooky Woods,
Oh.
Yeah.
the Curse of the Wendigo.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're not sure if he's going to be able to make this one or not, but we love Ryan. He is a wonderful artist. He does a lot of horror stuff and,
Yeah.
and has done some
Tons of
masks and
stuff,
stuff
yeah.
for us. But I'm pretty sure Bartertown will have some of his stuff. I'm trying to think who else we got.
That sounds kind of
It sounds
pretty
about
much like our
Oh,
crew.
Murph.
Murph.
Yeah, Murph.
Yes, Murph's gonna have his stuff. Yes.
What's his? Creations of a Madman.
Oh yeah. He's got
Yeah.
cool stuff.
I think it's
He's a painter and he does like hang on a second, I'm trying to think how to word it. It's like jewelry boxes, but they're all covered in found objects.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like keys and buttons and all this stuff. So yeah.
There's like chimes.
like Alice in
Yeah,
Wonderland.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Jason over here works for CPCC, and he what exactly is your position?
I am the master carpenter for the theater department.
Oh, awesome.
Paid so very well for it as well. Yeah, it's a labor of love, I wouldn't do it for the money. But
Yeah.
if they had the money, that'd be great. But, yeah,
So
just,
we're lucky to have him in our
Yeah,
Yeah.
building the sets, and a lot of times whenever we strike the shows from there, they're custom pieces that are made for very specific shows out there, or we update our stock, and it kind of offers me the ability to take some of those pieces and repurpose them. And not so much at this venue because the stage has been so confined. But previously at the Chop Shop, we were able to have like stage walls and masking. We were able to like paint up sets that were very theme appropriate for the shows and everything. And it really, I think it helps with the stage presentations and gets everybody a little bit more in the vibe of the show to have it kind of decored up accordingly,
But we also have Charlie Creason, who
That was
is
before
the
Viking thing, right?
stage manager for the Renaissance Festival. He's not.
I was in Rose.
I think he did like a stage for a couple years, but right now he like manages all the stages. So we're super lucky to have folks like him and folks like Charlie that are willing to donate their time because we're
You were there in spirit.
very no budget.
Low
Very-
to no.
Yeah, low to no budget, and anything that needs to be bought, taken care of, or whatever comes out of our personal accounts and all. So it's right now we have 2 sponsors, and that is Pink Warrior Makeup Artistry which is Angela and her daughter's company, and the Red Door. And they are providing our costume contest prizes.
Cool.
And letting us, and letting us put flyers out in all their locations and stuff. And
Very
and Satara will be on stage with us as well during, what is it?
Not to touch the earth.
Yes. Yeah. During
Door song?
Not to touch
Yeah.
the doors. Yeah.
Nice. That's one of my favorite door songs.
They're gonna do some acro stuff.
Uh-huh.
Super bendy.
Super bendy.
Super
Super bendy lady stuff.
Acrobatic, athletic. What was it? Oh, you said?
Bewitching.
I
What is
posted
it?
it. I don't know. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Beautiful, bewitching, and bendy.
Yes, I love it.
The night of the show, I wore a black suit with a psychedelic cat T-shirt underneath and my purple cat sequin Mardi Gras mask that I picked up on Bourbon Street the last time I was down there. Anyway, I went all the way in. It was an amazing time. The night was great. The whole Mandyland troupe pulled off an incredible show. There was a costume contest, several vendors set up selling their various forms of artwork in the back, and the crowd. I don't know what the capacity of the Visualite is, but you couldn't have packed many more people in there for sure. The next Mandyland event will be November 4th. It is called the Bizarre Bazaar, Freaky Fall Festival and Marketplace out there at the Shed on East Sugar Creek. So come out and enjoy some sexy musicians and performance artists galore. And as always, costumes are encouraged. Once again, that's the Bizarre Bazaar at the Shed. And the show is brought to you by the wonderful folks over at the Red Door Adult Store and Pink Warrior Makeup. So get your makeup did, swing by the Red Door, and pick up some new chaps, and come on out to the Shed, November 4th. For more details, you can go to their Facebook page, Mandyland Entertainment, and find a link to the event. But for real, you guys need to go. The special thanks to Mandyland Entertainment, Pink Warrior Makeup in the Red Door, and the Visualite Theater. Coming up next, we sit down with Duke Tan in the basement. Don't miss that shit, folks. Love you. Be good to each other, and we are all we've got, so let's try to keep it together. Peace.
Good evening, my name is Jeff, the It's Starting to Hurt to Pee emoji. And I'd only do this because my mask never works out. Y'all know who the hell it is. Right on. Ladies and gentlemen, the masquerades were invented early on so that people that were like really rich could invite everybody in their little kingdom and try to guess who the hell they are or if they even invited them. And at the right point of the night, like midnight tonight, everybody was unmasked and they could figure out who everybody was. Isn't that a fun little thing to do? Now, if you can't figure out who the person is next to you, or if you can't figure out who you're crushing on, which is even more fun, then hopefully you'll figure it out by midnight. That'd be kind of cool. All right, we have a costume contest tonight at 11:30. 11:30. So, what we have for the top of each category, a prize package including 2 tickets to Grunge Fest at the Fillmore on September 17th, Dr. Circus-Teen merchandise, a $25 gift certificate, and some adult goodies from the Red Door. That's 2 packages, 1 male, 1 female, I'm assuming. Also, I wore my finest Andorra gown for you tonight. Durwood needs to make me a sandwich. We have a lot to show you tonight. Oh my God, we have a lot to show you tonight. And you know, I am so glad that all of you are here, and I'm so glad that you are feeling good and comfortable tonight. Right? Is everybody happy? Right on. Drink it up. Keep your mask on. Remember, we take masks off at midnight. And I know that we all have just a little bit of anxiety, but that anxiety comes from we're the people that have to go, hi, it's nice to meet you. We have to go from that to, I want to see you eat a banana split naked while I take pictures. And eat it with your hands. Can you do that for me? We have to go from hi, nice to meet you to that. We figure out that path. No fucking wonder we have a little anxiety, right? All other than that, I've got some acts for you to see. I hope you enjoyed Shagadelic Body Art down here in the pit before we started, and I hope you enjoyed John tying some shibari up here on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Soul Silent Collective coming for you right now. And I'm gonna stay up here because I gotta introduce a bunch of stuff. I'll be right over here.